Salutations, everyone! It's Willingness 240, and welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we did some side questing in Victor's Hollow, and we made our way over to Stonegard, at long last. This time, you may be wondering, hey, Willingness 240, that's not Stonegard! And that's why. That's actually because this is Victor's Hollow, and we've got ourselves a hidden item here. Olive of Live Medium, gorgeous. And last time I began a side quest which I could not finish because Ulbrich had to be level 30 to challenge a man and beat the poopsicles out of him. And I mistook him for the soldier guy over there. That was a mistake. He's actually over here. And we're going to beat him up because Ulbrich leveled up twice last episode and he's finally capable of bringing down the wrath of the Tourney King upon him. Why are you a listless gladiator and not just like straight up? Ulbrich's at full heal capacity here. You know, we never equipped that other Gustav's shield. That seems like a mistake on my part. He's a thief. He should prioritize evasion. Let's do it. Okay, that's better. And, I fought 1,000 battles if I fought one. I'm tired of even this blade. But there's a fool lot who's gonna make me zero. Yeah, we listened to you last episode. Don't die on me, Ulbrich. A battle fair and square. To arms. I suppose I don't have a choice. Oh well, could be fun. The kid seems to not have been talking him up too much. He's got freaking 9 out of 10. As his rating. It's got one nasty head bash and normal attack. I don't think we're gonna win this one.
The battle is truly.
He's not weak to swords or polearms. We're not winning this one. Oh my gosh, no! But what is he weak to then? It's not even worth wasting items on. My gosh. Get out of there. I would have just had Ulbrich die, but... I think dying actually ruins my reputation. I guess fleeing didn't. We'll be back, darn you. Like, we'll be back. And Ulbrich will be even stronger. I'll probably have a second class, like a second job by then. So that didn't go anywhere near as well as I intended it to. But, you know, oh hey, look, it's Stonegard! Hey everybody, it's Willingness 240. This video didn't start already, it just started now. We're at Stonegard, and we're gonna continue with, Haanit's Chapter 2. Yeah, that's what we're doing, and, nothing else. And we got a treasure chest, ooh. Inspiriting Plum. And a tavern. This party's nice, like level 30s. It looks nice and smooth. Unfortunately, now we gotta have level priority come into play. Primrose replaces Ulbrich, and Tressa could definitely use some levels here, but we could definitely use a healer as well. Let's see, Tressa would get polearms and bows. We have bows and axes, swords, polearms, and daggers, and then just daggers. We would lose We lose ice representation. I don't think that's much, though, and we gain wind. I say let's do it. Sorry, Elfin, buddy. We lose the heal. That's the big one. But we can do this. And now it's just Therion with a bunch of babes. Okay, that's not how I'd describe this party much at all, actually. Now I think about it. But, nonetheless, I suppose. Now let's hear a tale. Haanit's tale. The story so far. And so Haanit set forth in search of Zonta. Her master, the closest thing to a father she had vanished while pursuing the baleful fiend, Red-Eye, and the huntress has vowed to find him and bring him home. The direwolf Hagen, Zonta's ever-faithful companion, had returned to their village, but alone. It was enough to make Haanit fear the worst. In the first and only letter he wrote before disappearing, Zonta had mentioned the town of Stonegard. So Haanit followed her master to the highlands. But to what avail? Stonegard. This is where Master said he would sojourn. Well, Hagen, dost thou perceive his scent? Something about this place confuseth and troubleth thee, but no matter. Thou hast done well to bringing us here. Now it is my turn to lead in the hunt. But this is a large and sprawling settlement, not like our forest home. Oh gee. Now, child, thou needst not fear. We will ask in the people. Someone is bound to know the master.
Well.
I'm glad thou agreest. Now, where to begin in this search? The alehouse, of course. If master's known anywhere in this town, it would be there. Ooh, is that a burn? Or just an unfortunate truth? I like to believe it's a concoction of both.
Welcome.
What can I do for you, lassie?
Greetings.
A bowl of that broth, if thou wouldst, and answering me a question.
Alright.
The broth is easy enough. As for your answers, you'll have to ask the question before I can tell you if I have any.
So then...
Knowest thou of a hunter named Zonta? I believe he sojourned here some moons ago. Aye, I know him, but I ain't seen him around for a spell now. I heard he'd taken to visiting a woman named Natalia. She's got an house on the edge of town.
So then...
Natalia? This name is unfamiliar to me. I thank thee, landlord. If you don't mind me prying, lassie, you don't happen to be his apprentice, do you?
Yes.
I am.
Ah.
I knew it! Used to talk about ye all the time, he did, when he was in his cups. Apprentice who's nothing like him, strict and straight as an arrow. No time for foolishness and folly, he'd say. As soon as he mentioned his name, I reckoned he was the one and the same, what with the matching his description and all. I'll take that as a compliment. Heh, will you now?
Oh.
What is it, Hagen?
Damn.
Something has happened. Come in, girl. We must follow in him.
Hoy!
Shoo, you mangy beast. Go on, bugger off.
At your service.
My dearest Natalia, what a delightful coincidence. Fancy running into each other here.
How are you?
Aye, fancy that. I was just, returning from the market.
It is an honor.
Oh, but what a burden you are shouldering. My dear, you must allow me to deliver it for you. That is, I'll have my man here do it, naturally.
Nay.
I'm most honored, sir, but you needn't. Milady, I insist. I could not forgive myself if you were to strain a muscle. On my honor, his worship never gives up, does he?
Right.
Poor lass has caught the eye of the wrong sort. Bound to happen with her fair looks turning around every man's head.
Not so.
He's a wolf draped in silks, and that soldier of his makes sure he don't fall afoul of the husbands and fathers.
Oh.
There ain't no refusing him once he's got the scent. Remember the miller's daughter?
Oh ho!
So that's it, Hagen. Thou knowest this woman, and thou art trying to help in her. Wise creature that thou art, thou seest that she is in trouble. And so thou wiltst to scaring off the soldier.
So then,
Is that right, Hagen?
understood.
Then let me help. Were a fearsome beast to appear before him, the soldier would flee him. A happenstance for which no one could be blamed. Oh, this poor soldier. I wasn't prepared for monsters.
Now, let us hunt him. Let him
And we ain't fleeing from this fight, baby. Let's get things started off right.
Letting the hunt begin.
By just using Lend, because we have an infinite number of uses for her and not for anyone else. My other ones are just way too powerful.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'm just saying. I'd feel bad.
What next? Letting my arrow fly and true.
Go for a max level lid. Thank you very much. That's not as much damage as I was hoping for.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Just go for the sheer number of pounces. Just imagine, you know, there's a soldier like, I wasn't prepared for monsters. So they're fighting this lady, sicking this giant, like, cat on them, and then, the same cat's just pouncing on this guy, like, 15 times. Like, my gosh.
Holding back nothing.
Oh, whoops. I meant to do that after he's broke.
If thou...
My bad.
I will not be the... Letting the hunt begin. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Just go for as many pounces as we can, I suppose.
What next? Missed me. What next?
Misses me. Sure do take hits, soldier. Credit where it's due. More than I expected. no way to live on it.
Letting my arrow.
Oh, there we go.
Coming.
Just going to level 2 boosts it from 500 to 1,000. That's really good.
Coming, if thou darest.
They're really decent, I suppose. It's still worth getting rid of.
Coming, if thou darest.
Wow, this man just takes so many pounces.
Letting my coming.
Just stay down, man. Just go down and stay down.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Simple as that.
Letting the hunt begin.
There's that patience kicking in.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
There it is again. The level 3 pounds. Thank you.
Thou
I don't know.
dost
Forget 15 times, it was like 30. Just like 30 times the cat like pounces on him like wah, and then jumps off. Like there comes a point where like the townsfolk are just gonna be like, wow. Okay. God, I'm a monster in the middle of town. Hey, where are you going? I paid good money for you.
Hagen?
Where have you been? You left so sudden, and I've had no tidings of neither of ye since. Where's your master, Hagen? Where's Danta?
Greetings.
Thou must be Natalia. I need speaking with thee.
Oh?
Oh? And who might ye be?
Greetings.
I am Zanta's prentice. I have traveled here from the Darkwood.
You don't say.
His prentice, you say? Then you must be Haanit. I've heard tell of you.
Hmm?
So master spake of me.
Aye.
I said ye were a fine young huntress and learning fast, no matter his ham-fisted teaching. To raise another's whilst belittling himself. That soundeth like master. Aye, he's a good man, but as guileless as a beet.
So then,
Guileless, yes. Fatuous also, with a weakness for wine and dice. And yet, he is honest and noble, and handleth a bow with the best of them.
'Tis true.
Aye, ye speak the truth there. So where is the old rascal? If Hagen's here, he can't be far.
the truth is,
Hagen returned to our village alone. I've come here in search of master.
What?
What? Good gods, has something happened to the man? I was hoping that thou couldst help me answer that.
Huh.
I fear I may not be of much help, but I'm happy to tell you all I know.
forgive me.
Can we talk in at thine home? Letting me carry some of that.
Thank you.
Oh, why, thank you.
Huh.
I wish there was more I could tell you. Last I heard, he was heading for the forest, out in the hills yonder. Then, nothing.
Perchance.
When was this?
'Tis true.
3 months, I'd say? Give or take. He disappeared before, only to show up all of a sudden a few days later. Thought this time would be the same, but then the days turned to weeks, and the weeks to... I beg thee forgiveness to my bluntness, but how didst thou knowest her? My husband died not so long ago. Zonta was a friend of his. My husband, you see, was a soldier in service to the realm. They met when hunting monsters, and, well, they shared a love of hunting and ale, so they had much to talk about down at the alehouse. Then my husband grew sick, and after the funeral, Zonta started calling from time to time. And I appreciated the company, truth be told.
Understood.
Oh. Am I embarrassing you, dear? Suppose he's like a father to you. He was my teacher, but I have no kin. I was alone in the world. Master took me in, cared for me, raised me as a hunter. Perhaps he only did so because he wanted to passeth on his knowledge, the hunting lore that he had learned from his own ancestors.
So,
But yes, to me, he is like the father I never had.
Oh?
You must be worried sick, him being gone so long without no word. I am. Thank thee for thine help, but now I must take my leave. I am going to the forest, though surely the trail is cold by now.
Well, well.
Do take care of yourself, my dear.
yes.
I will. May I ask one more favor? When thou next seest him, dost not tell him what I said today.
Oh?
You mean about him being like your father and all? I don't see what the harm is.
Ugh.
He would never let me live it down. Aye, doubtless true, now that you mention it. He's just the sort who'd tease a poor girl for speaking her heart. Alright, it'll stay our little secret then. Thank thee. So Master Zonta's like a father to you. You know, I was thinking about my own father the other day. And he once got so angry at me I decided to run away from home. I ate some sugar from his stores, you see. I didn't see why that was so bad. We had plenty after all. Anyhow, the next day I came slinking back, my belly rumbling. Sure enough, Pa was waiting for me, with a big bowl of sugar he said was my dinner. You can bet I begged for his forgiveness then. Haha, your father soundeth like a good man. You're worried, aren't you? About Master Zonta, I mean. Well, you shouldn't be. It'll turn out alright in the end. Just you see. Thanks be to thee, Tressa. We go to the armorer, see if we can get some new, better bow for Haanit, please, because her damage with her bow is incredibly lacking. Losing some accuracy in elemental attack, losing accuracy in general doesn't sound like a good thing. And the killer bow, you get some more damage and some more accuracy. Ugh. Gosh, I just like a better bow. I definitely consider this a better bow, though. Right? Why not? It'll help. Tressa has some serious damage on her bow, dang. Falcon has seems sweet. Really sweet, actually, for Haanit. Let's do it. It's not that expensive. And that's how Willingness 240 went bankrupt. Join us next time for when he loses all of his property, I guess, because he has to freaking thing. What's the word? Like mortgage it out. Wow, I feel like I really lost it. I had a good idea, a good joke, and I ruined it. I bombed it. Gosh dang it. Whatever. We head out on the Specterwood path and immediately are granted with 5 grand that makes me unregret my purchase. That's a word.
I am ready.
We got a new enemy here with the Wild Weasel. Dang. I was hoping the shrink would actually hit. You know, but whatever. Not weak to swords. Holy! Okay, you can not do that. Thank you very much. My gosh. Or Tressa? Eat a grape. Oh, is that axes then?
I am ready.
Oh my gosh, what are you weak to, you piece of garbage? No.
My turn now.
Dang
Out
it!
of my way.
Oof.
Listen to me.
I'm still weak from that. Dang it! I wanted to use the axe! Oh! Yep. Okay, that was nasty. Let's go for that all of life.
Here.
I'm running out of the bad
ready.
ones, but getting good ones.
Watch me now.
Do I really want to do a max level Night Ode? Let's do it. No, I didn't. Gosh darn it.
My turn now.
Haanit, what is wrong? What is wrong?
Let
This
me
fight
help.
is so... it's going so poorly. I just don't even beat on the goat. Hope for the best. That's not the best. Sick. Are you weak to axes? Gosh dang it, about freaking time. Now let's get some action going on here. Let's make Therion's physical attacks even more powerful. Because that's good stuff.
My turn now.
As for you, Tressa, trade Tempest.
Howling.
No one's weak to wind, but I guess you got damage on the goat.
I am ready.
Primrose. You really don't have much to do wrong, so just kind of stab it. Yeah. Oh my gosh! This weasel needs to die. Okay, we're dipping into the Olive of Life. Oh, we have 6 of these. Wow, the large ones.
Here.
Olive of Life medium. Get Haanit up here, please. Honestly, Tressa, go for the level 3 sidestep.
Catch me again. Nice try. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh, thank goodness. Can't stand that freaking weasel. We are focusing as hard as we can on this stupid weasel. Something tells me it won't be enough. Almost, but we're not there. Oh gosh, someone eat a
Let
grape.
me help.
Oh my gosh! What are you? Your worst nightmare.
I'll take this.
How do I even... What am I supposed to do? Get out of here with that damage!
Here.
I would say I will kill you, but I probably won't. I'm gonna die right here, aren't I?
Sorry.
Last save point was before the... Oh. Thank goodness for autosave. It was right there. Okay. Okay. Let's say if we had to go through all the cutscene stuff again, that would have sucked. I like it. But cutscenes are good the first time around. Not the second. Get that $5 grand again. Then I guess.
Now, let us hunting.
Not a wild weasel this time, thank goodness. Holy crap, that was ridiculous.
I am ready.
Keep your guard up, I suppose. Our previous party was a lot better at this, and it makes me sad. I just feel like I should just go get that party back.
Come in, if thou darest.
Maybe I should. Definitely thinking about it.
What's this?
But I want to see this party work out. This is a good party, dang it. And hopefully we got some good stuff that they're weak to.
What next?
I'll give it my best shot. But we'll land just because we can. Press up. 2 of them are broken. That's good enough to warrant a trade tempest. Oh, and they're weak to wind. Good. Look at the pole arms on that Rat King.
I am ready.
Primrose, let's go for... I don't know... Lion Dance? Yeah.
The lion dance. Let my arrow fly and true.
Haanit, go for the axe chop on the shaggy ox.
Coming, if thou...
Followed by another axe chop. And another axe chop. Yeah, I like that. I would say that prediction, but it was more of a build-up and hope.
Over here.
And hopes. I was double stab that Highland Rat King.
My turn now.
Go for that trade tempest. Just gotta focus on everyone, either damage or working on their guard. Primrose, go for the level 4 Nightode.
Coming, if thou
And Haanit, work on that shaggy ox. I was gonna say kill him, but he was in the yellow. He's still gonna live.
I am ready.
Oh, he knew to silence. Makes sense.
Out of my way.
It didn't work out, did it? Therion, go for that level slash. With that buffed up attack, it's just gonna be plain nasty.
Oh
Tressa, go for the double full arm stab.
no! Letting the hunt
Shank
begin.
and parry. Ah, yes. Good synonyms.
My turn.
Therion, should have made you do pole arms. Stupid
I am
mistake.
ready.
Go for the shank, I guess.
What next?
Ain't nothing to do here. The land out here for the pounce. Take the hit. That's coming up next.
My turn.
Or not. Okay, we can use that.
Oh
Tressa, go for the double impale.
I am ready.
Primrose, go for the triple shin.
Letting my arrow
Wanna go for the triple chop.
coming.
Followed by another chop.
Oh no!
Let's go for the simple impale. Double. What, sword chop? Is that a thing? It is a thing, actually. And Tressa levels up. Primrose is getting pretty high there in JP, but does she have all of her job skills except the last one? Nope. No, she still needs to get Bewildering Grace, that's what I thought. Oh gosh, poor Primrose. You need to be in the party a lot more. Tell you what, lass. You're probably gonna be here for a while. And let's go for the heals, because my goodness, we could use them. Primrose, I get the feeling your equipment is outdated. Am I correct on that? Let's see. My gosh! Give me a moment here. Okay. Her elemental attack goes up 144 points? Her physical attack going down 7. You got a Magus Knife now, baby. As for your shield, that's pretty decent. More elemental defense, anyway. I really do have you built up for that elemental attack. That's good. But you are special, man. That's for sure. Got anything that could boost your elemental attack even further as an accessory? That'd be awesome. Nope. Darn shame. Could reduce your dart damage taken, or it could make you have more SP or evasion, or speed would be nice. Yeah, let's do that. What about you, Tressa? I think you're good at the Magus Glaive. Your Trade Tempest is just so good. I guess for the bows we have, you're good. Just wish you did more damage physically. Now we're gonna get into some unfortunate battle that I'm gonna cut. Hey, right on cue.
Time to close up shop.
And with that, Primrose gets a level up. At level 26. Aw, yeah. Like I say, that Magus Knife, really excellent on her. A rock fall, and no way round. This is not recent. By the length of the shoots growing on it, I'd say 1-2 moons ago.
So then,
Rememberest thou this place? Is this where thou leftest him? Shh. I do not mean it like that, little one. Thou had hastened all the way to the village for help. Thou didst not betrayest him, Hagen. Hagen. Whoops. I will turn in back and searching for another path. There is no way past this rock slide. That much is certain.
Haanit.
Listen in, my girl. Hunting isn't about sticking arrows into a monster's hide. Sometimes the land setteth itself against thee, and nature herself, pickled old sow that she is. But always remembering to stoppin', and takest in the air, lookst around thee. Even if nature is thy foe, it does not mean thou must fightst her.
Just so.
Instead, turns the lay of the land in thy favor. The creatures of this forest must have found their way past, letting us searching for their trail.
This bodeth ill.
Hagen, lend to my side. What is it? And with that, I believe it's a good time to call it. Next time on Octopath Traveler, we see if we can find our way into the Spectre Wood in hopes of finding Master Zonta, or at least some clue as to his true, more recent whereabouts. See you guys then.